Hey guys, Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division 2 video. Now in this one, I'm going to be showing off my sort of explosive LMG build I've been working on the past couple of days. A lot of you seem to enjoy the fun side of that one-shot grenade build, so let's keep these builds going. Now before I do get into this video, I do just want to let you know we are still running a giveaway this month, and that's for the chance to win a limited edition Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Switch console, and to enter that, follow the link down in the description. Now with all of that being said and out of the way, let's jump straight into the video. Now currently I've got this build sort of almost worked out, but this could definitely be doing a lot more damage if I had time to min-max it and really go after some different talents. But today, like I said, I want to show off what I've got so far in this explosive LMG build. Now this can be used in both PvE and PvP, but I'm not a big PvP player, so I've been using it more in PvE. Quickly, I'll go over the specialization I'm using, and quite obviously it's going to be the Demolitionist specialization for that 25% explosive damage and 15% increased LMG damage. So first up, it only makes sense to start with the LMG. Now I'm using a Black Market M60E6 light machine gun. Unfortunately, the damage roll isn't the greatest on this, and the main talent is something I'm looking to change as soon as possible. But this LMG did come rolled with Allegro already, so I'm already halfway there to a half decent LMG. The secondary is the Ruthless, or if you have the Merciless, you can use that. The only reason that I'm using the Ruthless is because I still haven't got the Merciless to drop. It does exactly the same thing, it's just a level 1 version. And the reason I've got this is for the holstered perk, which a lot of you already know, which is Brutality. While holstered, landing a shot has a 5% chance to deal 20% damage as explosive damage. Now there's two ways you could take this build. You could either go all damage to elite mods, or you could go all destructive, which is 20% explosive damage. I've actually gone for a mixture. The mask is the first piece of 3 pieces of Wyvernware. It's got 11% damage to elites as well as skill power. Then it's got the talent hard hitting, which is plus 15% damage to elites. Now you will notice I have a lot of skill power or utility mods on this build, and that's because of a perk on the bag, but we'll jump into that when we get there. The chest is one piece of Petrov Defense Group for that 10% LMG damage. Again, it's got skill power, 4% crit hit chance, 7.5% weapon damage, and 6.5 headshot damage. And then again, we've got destructive on there, which is plus 20% explosive damage. The second piece of the 3 pieces of Wyvernware that I'm wearing, this has got the precise talent on it. Ideally, I don't want this here. It would be nice to have either Devastating, which is weapon damage is increased by 5%, or Hard Hitting, which is damage to elites increased by 15%. But again, I haven't quite got the part, so I'm just going to have to keep grinding a little bit more to change that up. Now moving to the bag, this is where it gets pretty cool. It's the third and final piece of Wyvernware, so that's going to give me plus 10% crit hit chance. It's got 2 utility attributes, skill power and cooldown reduction, as well as bonus armor at 9,524. The 2 talents are hard hitting, so again plus 15% damage to elites, and then the talent I sort of built this build around. On the ropes, weapon damage is increased by 25% while all skills are on cooldown. The sus reason I've got 7 utility mods is because it requires 7 or more to activate it. The gloves are 1 Araldi Holdings, which is plus 10% accuracy. Unfortunately, the attribute is marksman damage. You know what I'd like there, either damage to elites or just straight up LMG damage. The talent is destructive, 20% explosive damage. And then finally, China Light knee pads. Gives me that 10% explosive damage, another utility attribute for the skill power, and then destructive again for the added explosive damage. So yeah, it's a pretty easy build to follow, and it definitely hits like a truck when you're out doing those PvE activities, especially more of the challenging things when you do come across a lot more of the elite enemies. As you can see here, I was getting up to 700. Even at one point I hit 850 DPS on it, so it's definitely not a weak gun. Again, it would be even better if I got a higher damaged M60 or even a half decent talent, but it's something I'm gonna have to work on. In short, you want to stack explosive damage on here because you're using the Merciless, which has got that really cool explosive holstered talent. So with that talent, plus all of the extra explosive damage and an already powerful LMG, it all sort of funnels into one outcome, and that's high damage, fast firing LMG. And that's before we even set both skills on cooldown. Now, the 2 skills I've been using here are the Fixer Drone and the Stinger Hive. Main reason being is Stinger Hive has a very short period before it's used up all of its shots, and the Fixer Drone, just throw it up in the air for a few seconds, let your armor reheal, cancel it, and then you've got that 25% added damage. I was actually using this build this morning to go through some of the new invaded missions, and it even carried me through Roosevelt Island on hard, so it's definitely a viable build. I know there's some really like crazy damage dealing LMG builds out there, especially rifle builds. I am in the process of making a really cool rifle build, so make sure you do tune in for that in the coming weeks. But yeah, there you have it. I just wanted to show off this explosive LMG build that I built around the talent on the ropes. There is some different talents out there. For example, if you have less crit hit chance, you deal more damage, or if you worsen your weapon's accuracy or stability, you deal more damage. So they're all sort of similar talents, but when this Wyvern wear bag dropped, I thought it'd be pretty cool to see if I could actually make a half decent build around the on the ropes talent, and I feel like I've done that. Guys, if there's any builds that you're currently running, or if you're running a similar build to me, let me know how you've tweaked it so I can get a little bit more damage out of mine. As always, if you did enjoy this video, let me know by either leaving a like or a comment, and make sure you do tune in for future build videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out some more awesome stuff from us here at Arekkz Gaming, then you should definitely try to catch TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. They play a wide range of games, and what's more, we also have the end game store. By watching their streams, you earn currency, and you can redeem that currency on the endgame store for really cool prizes. Those can range from things like games, comics, and figures, all the way up to controllers, capture cards, and even consoles. So definitely drop by and become part of the community. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you're subscribed and be sure to click on that little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss our next upload. You can watch more videos by clicking on the options here, but once again, thanks very much for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.